So here is a set of nails I did recently using some dried flowers. So I've done my usual. I've moved her previous set down to a thin clear base, done all my usual prep, prime, everything like that. Some of the nails I needed to resculpt because she'd had a few accidents. So I've applied the form here, and then I'm coming in with a thin clear base, making sure I've got that base on the natural nail, and then I'm going to pull that forward so I've got a nice free edge, and then I've got a nice base to work on to create the design. So coming in first of all with Rosy Peach from Hazel Dixon, and I'm applying that by the cuticle area and blending down. And then I'm coming in with a small bead up clear acrylic, and I've just dabbed these into the Glitter Fairy Chrome Flakes, and I've applied these near the free edge, like the natural nail free edge, and then I'm just blending up and pulling down a little bit. So I want that kind of like crystal tip, but I also always like to kind of cover up where the natural free edge is, because sometimes I think when you have like the cover pink and then it's like such a crisp line between natural free edge and clear tip, I don't really like the look of it myself. It never looks quite right. So I'm just coming in with some of those gold flakes. And then when I'm happy with all of that placement, I'm then going to cap this entire nail in clear acrylic. Then moving on to the ring finger, again I'm applying that thin clear base. Then coming in with HD Pro in Natural, which is a super delicate white. And I'm creating a marble with that natural, and this is spiced coral. Pretty sure this is spiced coral, one of the coral acrylics from Hazel Dixon. Just doing a nice delicate coral marble down that nail, and then going to add just a few little bits of those gold flakes too. Then onto that middle finger, again applying a thin clear base. Then I'm going to use my wet brush to pick up these dried flowers, and then I'm just pressing them into the acrylic. Now this is one of those situations where I find the brush, it's so much easier just to, as you can see, use my fingers. I had done a previous set with black acrylic, and as you can see, I had made a hell of a mess on my hands. I had scrubbed and scrubbed, but I had stained my hands quite beautifully, so my fingers do look really grubby, I'm sorry. But I'm just using my fingers just to press down those dried flowers. Can't speak today. So getting them exactly where I want and then holding them in place. So I would encourage people to wear a glove, like wear gloves while doing this, because you don't want to be overexposing your skin to the acrylic. I didn't have any gloves on me, and I didn't really think ahead. It's bad me. So I'm just going to keep layering on the flowers. It is one of those designs that it takes a little while. You are holding it in place until it's set down and stuff, but it does. The finished design is so cute. It's so worth it. And then when I'm happy with the flower placement, I'm just going to use some of those chrome flakes just to fill in the gaps. I'm not going to make it solid, but I just want to add just a little bit of gold, just to add a little bit of shimmer in there. Then I'm going back to that ring finger and capping that in clear acrylic. And again, I'm going to cap this now in clear acrylic. So I make sure whenever I've used leaves, things like that, I look at the nails from every angle possible, making sure I'm getting in all those little nooks and crannies. You want to make sure that acrylic has fully encapsulated those petals, and there are no gaps, so that you know you've got nice strong nails. Then onto that pointer finger, I've already applied my thin clear base. I'm then going to come in with that natural colour at the tip, and then I'm going to blend that up. Then coming in with Cover Pink at the cuticle area and blending down, so I've got a nice subtle ombre. I'm then going to, oh no I'm not, I'm going to continue finishing off that ombre, so I've got a nice layer to it. You know how to do this, and like you could just delete what you've said, but I'm not going to. No, it's been said now. And then I'm just using my wet brush to pick up a few of those petals, and I just wanted these just in the corner of the ombre, just a little bit. So just holding down a few bits that were insistent on sticking up. Then I'm going to add some of the gold flakes, and then I'm going to cap this nail in clear acrylic. And then on the thumb, I'm going to create a marble nail just like I did on the ring finger. And then when they're all done, I'm going to file them into shape, and then I'm going to apply my top coat. So I'm going to apply the top coat and then cure for 60 seconds in my LED light. I think this particular nail was my favourite. I really love the soft ombre with just those little petals and some gold. I thought that was so cute. But this was a really cute set to do. Really summery, very delicate, very girly. I really enjoyed it. And there we have it, all finished and applying the cuticle oil. LLL. I can't speak some days. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any questions, comments or requests, don't forget to pop them below, and I hope to see you all again soon. See you later. Bye.